Tiabna. Here's my ghost story. My wife and I have been happily married for 5 years, but one terrifying challenge nearly prevented our union. When we first started dating, I noticed something deeply unsettling about her family. All the women were either single mothers with children or married without any child. Then a man close to their family took me aside. He warned me, saying he had grown fond of me and wanted to advise me as a father would his son. He said that if I continued to pursue a relationship with my then girlfriend, I would end up leaving just like her father and every man who came into contact with her female relatives. His words sent a chill down my spine. But instead of running away, I took it as a challenge. I decided to free my woman from what I believed was a sinister ancestral curse. I began fasting on Wednesdays and Fridays because I'm Kweku and she is Efia. But on her day, I decided to do a 2-day fast. And that's when the nightmares began. The first manifestation was a woman. She was both old and young, an impossible figure that defied description. Her presence was silent yet suffocating, and I knew she was there because of my woman. I started praying, but as I did, her appearance shifted, growing more horrifying with each word of prayer. Her eyes glowed with a malevolent light, her mouth twisted into a grotesque smile that promised nothing but doom. The air around me grew icy, and I could feel my breath hitching in fear. For 30 agonizing minutes, I prayed with every ounce of strength I had until she finally vanished, leaving me drenched in cold sweat. I didn't tell my woman about this, but I continued the fast. The woman returned 3 times over 3 weeks. Each time, her presence grew darker, her intentions clearer. On the 3rd visit, I finally spoke to her, demanding to know why she haunted me. She responded in a language I couldn't comprehend, her voice echoing as though it came from a deep, endless abyss. But I kept praying, my words clashing with hers until she stopped coming. When I finally told my woman, she was terrified. She told her mother, and I was asked to describe the apparition. When I did, her mother's face turned ashen. She said the woman I described was her great-grandmother that she came to meet when she was young. That is my wife's great-great-grandmother. I urged them to fast on their own birthdays and to pray like never before. Despite these horrors, I married my woman a year later, but the challenges hadn't ended. We have one child, but his birth was a battle between life and death. The whole church had to intercede. Otherwise, we would have lost either my baby, my wife, or both. Some families carry these dark ancestral curses, but it doesn't mean we should abandon them. We should help them break these chains, no matter the cost.